Funding wallets on TapTapSend. Step 1. Click on Create Ghana Cedi Wallets below when you open the app. Step 2. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 3. Click on the Confirm and Fund wallet below to confirm. Step 4. Your wallet has been successfully funded. Step 5. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 6. Select or add new recipient. Step 7. Choose wallet as payment method. Step 8. Click on the Pay with Wallet below to confirm. Step 9. Your transaction is successful.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fine check it. Fine check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Fine check it, check it. Fine check it, fine check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it, fine check it, check it, check it. Push sugar level, fine check it, fine check it, check it, check it. Fine check it, fine check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Step into a world of exquisite fragrances at Ghana's #1 perfume hub. Visit us at Rack Luxury Perfume, located in Santa Maria, Asiama Junction, or find us in New Akimota, opposite Christ Redeemed Glory Church. Just a 3-minute walk from Akimota Melcombe, your journey to finding the perfect scent begins here. Whether you're shopping for yourself or looking for the perfect gift, we offer an extensive collection for both wholesale and retail. Proudly, we are the exclusive sole distributor for the luxurious Gloria perfume. Follow us on social media for the latest updates and exclusive deals. Find us on Instagram at rack_perfumes and on Snapchat and TikTok at rack_perfumes. Connect with us on Facebook at Rack Luxury Perfumes and be the first to know about new arrivals. Reach out to us at +233 59 461 6199 or WhatsApp at 059 861 2592. Rack. Luxury perfumes. Smell unique, smell classy.
We are back again, seated and ready to do the work of God here on Sammy Flex TV. My name is Sammy Flex. The team is ready. Roland Amate is in the middle. And of course, in team, Dode Solomon is also at the other side. Saturday is still here. And we are sure going to do our Ifro Dondo, whether you like it or not. It is going to be a better moment, a greater time with the team and the families of in Team Dodu and Comfort Sam. You can't miss this one. Boys are jacked up for this. You can't miss it. I swear. You have to be a part of it. Ready or not, you have to be a part of it. Now, before we get into the time on Saturday, we still have some topics to clear. And that is why we are gathered here behind our glass table with our Verna natural water or mineral water in front of us to do the talking. And we are going to talk interesting topics on our table. Now, the first one I would want us to deal with is Kudus Muhammad, who is not happy with how some people are trying to troll him online. And he has been replying them, giving it to them. Woto. Now, when you go online, there are mixed feelings about this. There are some people who feel, oh no. There are some people say, yes, give them. Cook them. And I want to know what my people also think about it. And obviously, it is on that app. It is on that app, once again. The most dreaded app by many people. Richie, what is Kudu saying? Bring some of them. Bring the receipts so we can start talking and move on to this. Concophobia, Charlie, and Lamiano. Charlie, that I don't know. It's missing as a conning Concophobia. Woman, Jamu, when you see them, when you see them, almost 30 Nipa Brabos, Cassie. Mama Branty go for so 2:30, like look at his name. And you can't even identify who they are on the app, yet they'll be fooling. Almost sure they're young. So, I think the hype is getting to the head of Mohamed Kudus now. Bro, play the ball like you play for West Ham, FC or whatever, and Kudus let the thing go on. In fact, when Lapiji sent these things to me, I thought it was even a lie. I said, Lapi, are you sure this Mohamed Kudus page, like, because one, it is not verified, but then the original page is really not verified. I'm sure maybe he's too busy to go and do some of these things. And as he vexed, now he say, nobody they beg you for hype. Sean the fool. Hey. Oh, it's not Kudus. Then another one, two comes. Bro, you shouldn't have done that. Just ignore and be of your best. And then sometimes you need to tell them, bro, they sit behind keyboards and be doing dumb stuff. And that was also sent. Another one comes. Mohamed Kudus needs to be talked to. What kind of selfishness and unnecessary ball control is that? And Mohamed Kudus vexed against us. Come and talk to me yourself. You go chop slap. And again, you people for talk Kudus the truth. He's not Messi. Neither is he Ronaldo. He should stop doing too much and release the ball quickly. This one to vex him. He said, Massa, shut the fuck up. STFU. That is what it means. And this is the page. In fact, at a point, I doubted. I must be honest. I told Lapi, no, this is not Kudus page. Then he gave me the tweet, the screenshot of the real page, and I said, I missed this one. It came out to be the real Kudus. Now, my question is, those who are angry and those who are in support of what Mohamed Kudus is doing, they are there. Those who are also having mixed feelings, like, okay, they are also there. But in the studio, what are my people also thinking? Oh, Rebecca is saying. Rebecca is saying. I say we Rebecca is saying. Rebecca is saying. Rebecca is saying.
Young is saying. Kudus na. Let's say it as Mohamed Kudus is saying it, because he is the one that is feeling it. You know, everybody, especially popular people, almost everybody has faced or will face what Mohamed Kudus is facing in one way or the other. The earlier you prep yourself to it, the better. If you've not received it, just prepare yourself, because it will come. The most loved person has some of these commentaries about them, whether you like them or not. Some of them, no matter who you are, you can choose to ignore some of them. Some of them too, as time goes on with experience, you'll be able to build some level of tough skin to harbor them as they come. But others will definitely find their way through. There are certain things that will come, or there are ones that will come, and regardless of the body shield and armor that you have on you, one would still penetrate. That is what is happening. Me, I am not surprised. I am not surprised though, because everybody, no matter how cool, how calm, how collected the person is, everybody has some of these temperaments hidden in them one way or the other. It is just you may not see it now because the person has not found that thing to trigger it. Okay. But when that trigger point happens, you will definitely see some of these sides. So me, I'm not surprised. Others will choose to just get themselves off the app, like Shatta has done on the X app. Others would also be there, but would not even try to engage. They won't even engage you. So many people, because of some of these things, and it is not only on the X app. Others, in fact, the ones that we know more is happening on the X app, but others are also taking their own share on other apps. Just that it may not be as huge as what we are seeing on the X app, but others are also getting theirs. Yes, giddy giddy giddy. Go on TikTok, especially the commentators. They will not hide. They will not hide behind some of these things. They will show their face for you to know it is them that is talking. And they will give it to you as it is. Exactly. Is it fair? No. Should we condone it? No. We must definitely condemn it as they come, because as you make some of these statements, whatever the case is, you don't even know what it is doing to the person's psyche. You don't even know the state at which the person is in at the moment you are making that particular statement about the person. And when it happens like that, we cannot do anything but to advise people who do this. We know some of them will not stop, but we will still not stop preaching the advice of people acting right or refraining from some of these things, because if the ones that have ears, when they listen, it will definitely go a long way to also help certain people, because it is not every popular person that can take some of these. Even Kudus, this one, he's been measured. Oh, he sieved it too. In
your heart of heart, do you think it is Kudus himself?
Well, I am, yes.
You want to believe?
Yes, I want to believe it is him. I want to believe it is him, because at a point, Sammy, at a point, it's almost you. For him to, if it is him, and
I didn't have been there before.
Yes,
so I know that
for him to have come like this, then you can just imagine the ones that he's even sieved.
But me, quite happens to me sometimes.
Exactly. So once in a while, if somebody flames up like that, me, I don't blame people. I don't blame people when they get angry and they react. Let's find the cause of that particular thing, and that is how we can have a full conversation. If we want to look at the reaction, then we will never find a solution to whatever we are looking for. It is always the cause. The cause is the problem. If we and look at the guy has just finished a very beautiful game, trying to relax his mind, prepare himself for the next thing ahead of him. Then poof, he goes online thinking that, oh, people are celebrating the hard work that he's put in, contributing their win, only for him to see some of these gibberish. Definitely, at a point, it will enter you. It will enter you. Whether it is Kudus or somebody is even replying on his behalf. Charlie, yes, the reply, they mean it is apt for me. It is apt for me. People are saying each in a Charlie, they should just sleep for, maybe this particular period is not for them. They should sleep. When the cool period comes, they should wake up and come and observe.
I see. Chamo, what do you also see in what is happening?
It's really interesting. That I think if you have gone through it before, you can put yourself in his shoes and get what is going through his head and what he is trying to do here.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think mostly when it's not because it has gotten to him. I think sometimes, because I don't think this will be the first time he's seeing a comment like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you have time and you want to
and someone wants to just shade me.
And you want to face them sometimes. You say, oh,
and you get one bottle Guinness.
Then you do that. I mean, I think he's going through it the same way. He has seen a lot of this.
Them bullshit.
Yes, but this is the time that he say, oh, today they me too, let me give it to them.
Let me give it to them.
And the thing is, because he is popular, because the spotlight is on him, obviously whatever that he says or tweet will go viral as compared to even the guy also doing it. So it will happen. But interestingly, I saw somebody bringing Shatta in this.
And what did the person say?
The comment is Medica and Muhammad Kudus were cool till they met Shatta now they are hard guys.
Charlie. So the people don't have their own feelings anymore. They will cry from me.
Until you meet Shatta hard.
Like me now, want people food to me that fight there. Hey, now is it the Sammy flex I know? I said, hey, is this the Sammy flex I know? Wow, I'm really disappointed. Your mother.
The Sammy flex we knew didn't have feelings.
Yeah.
The Sammy flex we knew didn't have feelings.
Interesting. So I mean, yeah, for me, I think it could be him.
Okay.
It will be him. Sometimes you are tempted to do something like that.
I'm sure sometimes when I also write something, some people is this something?
I meet people every day and they complain about that.
Yeah.
Like it is a reflex.
Oh, boss, when I say they were teaching you.
So it could be him. I'm not surprised that something like this will come. Just that it will not be frequent.
Okay.
From time to time, if you are shading him, be ready. Maybe you may not be lucky.
Okay.
It may be
he'll come hard at you one day.
That's what it is. I mean, it happens from time to time. Just that sometimes today should be careful because you are in a position that you can lose more than the guy trolling you or saying bad things about you. So if you are not careful, you may say something that they will use against you regardless of what the guy said. So me, I disagree with those who are saying that we shouldn't look at the reaction. The reaction can cost you so much that there was no need for you to even react. That's the point. I mean, you have every right to react, but I know your position, know your influence, and know how to go about it. Because you can't be as loose as the guy who is insulting you or trolling you or doing whatever. Sometimes you may find yourself in trouble, especially Kudus, who is in Western land. It's not like our country here. Sometimes they can just take anything just to corner you and take everything from you. We have seen many of them, especially in English Premier League.
Yeah.
Obi Kobutu cat. No, chat. No, boy, grand or born on Yamodia. So me, I will tell him to be careful because of where he is and the job that he is doing. And yes, I will be the man who will be to me. I want a family. Just they will come so much that you can't face all of them. Or reply we are not waiting about because a bit more they take delight in you even replying them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, me I know that thing.
Yes.
The fact that you reply them.
Or no cry and then you had Jim. Yeah. Who did not cry one day? Then you had to cry say while responding to you know. Meka say or no cry he should be measured in terms of how he responds to them. But I'm not surprised. He's a human being. Sometimes when you have free time and they are giving it to you like that, you may be tempted to also reply them.
Yeah. You're right. I'm a living example to what my people are talking about. Sometimes it gets to you and you want to just give some punch and just be there. I'm sure that was what Mohammed Kudus was feeling like. Okay, we move them. I mean, from mom. I'm from mom and cause of your problems. So that's fine. Now, I think this particular story was shared on one of our WhatsApp groups some time ago. I've forgotten who exactly, but I remember when AY Poyo said that it takes Nigerian artists to make some Ghanaian artists get international recognition. I was also thinking that this needs to be discussed heavily to see the truth and the lies in what AY Poyo is saying. And once again, in my research this morning, I came across the story being published on Ghana Web. And I said, well, let's bring it on board where we can discuss it and see how best we can decipher the truth and the lies in what AY Poyo is saying. So the story here says that Ghanaian artists need validation from Nigerian artists to enter the international market. And it says Ghanaian artist AY Poyo is of the view that Ghanaian artists need validation from Nigerian artists to enter the international market. He believes that without validation from Nigeria, Ghanaian artists cannot make it on the international stage. AY Poyo made this known in a post shared via social media. And one quotation says, no matter what you do as an artist in Ghana, you need validation from a Nigerian artist to enter the international market easily in this era. His post read. AY Poyo recently visited Nigeria and has since released an album titled Rejected Stone Album. And I want us to ask ourselves, what is the truth? What is the lie in what AY Poyo is talking about? Chabo, maybe you can start this for me.
Yeah. The way he puts it, I don't really agree based on the way he is putting it. But I agree that Nigeria is an essential market that if you can capture, then you are in a good place.
Okay.
Like, yeah, in terms of business, you will be in a better position to move. But getting the endorsement part, that's where I am having the difficulty. If you have in good product, or if you have product that they like, you may not need anybody's endorsement. And we can use Patapes One Corner as an example. I didn't see any Nigerian endorsing Patapa. The thing just penetrated like that, and it was all over the place. True. It was huge in Nigeria, and then it went even outside Nigeria or outside Africa, Europe, everywhere. So there's something like that, like you don't need anybody's endorsement. It will go by itself. And then the other side is that you may need endorsement, but in the sense of connecting with someone just to get to that market and then move to the next level. And for that, I agree that because Nigeria is a huge market, if you get somebody influential in Nigeria endorsing you or connecting with your product, it can go, and you can get to the level that you are looking for. So it's an important market that if you have any way of going international or doing more, it's good to connect with somebody in Nigeria. If you call that an endorsement, fine, but I would prefer using a word like connecting with them, partnering with them, than to say that endorsement, because just the word endorsement may not mean much. Somebody can endorse you and say that, oh, you have a good song, that's it. But getting the market will go beyond just somebody saying that you have a good product, you are good to go. You will need somebody to work with.
True.
So I don't know if working with somebody in Nigeria is what he is calling an endorsement. Fine. Then I agree with him. Because Nigeria is a huge market here, and Nigeria is very, very influential at the moment when it comes to African music and even competing with the world. So getting that market, obviously you'll be at a better position to compete. So for that matter, I agree in that sense, just that I have difficulty accepting the word endorsement.
Well, what do you also see in what AY Poyo is saying?
Well, his message to some extent is true, but the how he put it is where you would find difficulties in, because if I am to even take what he's saying literally, I may be forced to even debunk it, because if it happens like that, then it is everywhere. As far as we are concerned, it is everywhere. When we are talking about international markets, we are talking about hitting across the length and breadth of the whole globe, and that is what we mean by going international. And if by so doing, even putting your stuff on the internet can still, we know people who are underdogs, like nobody knows them from anywhere, just put their stuff online and poof, they've hit some international recognitions out of the blue. Abraham Atta is one of them. And it happens like that. It depends on what his definition for endorsement is. It's his definition for that endorsement will determine whether whatever he's saying is like the whole truth or not, like partly true. Because even if we are to take what he's saying, at a point everybody would need some form of connection or collaboration from another person in order for you to expand.
Fact.
It has happened. I saw some article that said one artist, is it D'banj or so, was supposed to feature on TikTok's Kangaroo song, and they said TikTok rejected him at that time because he didn't have numbers. And it is still the same as what he is saying. At that point, if this particular thing is true, then it means that everyone would need another person, whether the person is in your country or is in another country. At a point, everyone would need another person to either endorse, collaborate with, or even work with, or even partner with, in order for you to get to the next level. So what he's saying there, yes, if you look at it carefully, even in our current dispensation, it is partly true. There are certain artists who would need that particular kind of collaboration or endorsement from a Nigerian counterpart before they will be able to break through. But others don't need it. It doesn't apply to everybody. it doesn't apply to all Ghanaian artists.
Okay.
It doesn't apply to all Ghanaian artists because there are certain some of them that have gone out of their way. We are in this country where the likes of Links Entertainment started blowing, Kwame Eugene, Kiddy, Highly Spiritual was doing that with Last Made Mr. Dudems, all of that. So where is that endorsement, like that huge validation from those artists?
Nigeria.
It has always been collaborations upon collaborations. It has always been collaborations upon collaborations, and we can even link R2Bs and the likes of Wizkid, Davido, Burna Boy, Shatta, and all of that. If we are to look at it technically, these are collaborations, not huge endorsement like I want to hold your hand and take you here, I want to hold your hand and show you the way.
Yeah.
If that is what he's saying, then it's the truth in it is just small.
Is he using a story where he has been in Ghana and maybe some exposure that he was expecting to get, he never got it, but ever since his Nigeria attachment, maybe he feels now I'm seeing something, I'm making some progress.
Yeah, and then that's what it is actually.
I think it's that is influencing the way he's speaking now. But it will not be true for everybody. The same way some Nigerians came to Ghana and then got their breakthrough.
Mr. Easy is one of them.
In the same way, some Ghanaians may have to go to Nigeria to also get their breakthrough. I mean, that's how it is. It's not like one size fits all kind of thing. AY Poyo may need Nigerians' endorsement to make it. But there are some people in Nigeria who may also need some Ghanaians to endorse them to make it.
Exactly.
It's like the exchange kind of thing, and the individual, how you operate and where you can get people to push your works or your product for you. So if Nigeria can do it better for you, why not go there and do it? The same way Mr. Easy, as we said, Pata Rankin and others, they were here. They did their own thing. They got their breakthrough before even moving to the other areas. The same way you can mention some Ghanaians who also went to Nigeria, also got their breakthroughs, and then they are doing well. Like you can even mention Black Sheriff.
Okay.
He did well in Ghana here, but after getting the Burna Boy connection, I think he got more exposure, and then now he's an international artist that you mentioned. So it's not a straightforward kind of thing. The way he pushed it, manage some way, but yeah, it's there. Just that the word that he's using and how he's defining the endorsement is a problem.
That's why you have the problem.
Yeah, but apart from that, I mean, collaborating with others to expand your reach is the best decision for anybody. Yes, we all want to grow.
Exactly.
So if the people that you think you can grow with, they are at the other side, why not go there and have what
and sort it out yourself. Well, thank you so much, and I'm sure we have to move on to the next business, and the next business also something that I have a high interest in. It is a statement made by KOD, Kofi Ochedakon, former media personality, now an event person, MC, and also a creative industry personality who has enabled many in our space. During a conversation on Joy FM's Rhythms A to Z with Kwame Dazi, he had said something that has gotten me thinking when he said that if you are an artist, no matter your good songs, it is not all the time that people would still enjoy what you are doing. And according to him, he mentioned someone like Daddy Lumba, where he thinks that Lumba has not been one of the best guys on stage. And at a point I was asking myself, is he today's Daddy Lumba or Daddy Lumba throughout his career? Because he did not state it emphatically that is today's Daddy Lumba. He said Daddy Lumba. And I'm suspecting that he means that Lumba has never been a great guy on the stage. But I keep saying something. The last time I was in London, I watched Lumba perform. Despite his low energies, people were still dying. So does it really make his statement true that no matter how good your songs are, if your stage presence is not up, you still not get it? Is that a case? When in Ghana, people even want a hit song to be performed more than just a good song. Just come there and let them play a song or hit song now more. How does it make KOD's statement true or false? Let's listen or watch what he said. And when we come back, I get the views of my people as well.
realize that it's not all our musicians that are meant to be on stage for live performances. We should also know that. You could be an amazing singer. Realize that it's not all our musicians that are meant to be on stage for live performances. We should also know that. You could be an amazing singer in the booth, releasing countless hit tracks in your lifetime, but you're probably not meant to be on stage. And there are quite a number of musicians that over the years, and it's not just in Ghana, across the world, we force on stage because there's an audience there that wants to see him. Lumba is a great musician. The guy has probably the biggest repertoire in the whole of Ghana, but he's never done well on stage before. Lumba's never had a good day on stage.
I beg to.
You beg to differ.
I beg to differ.
With Lumba's example,
yes,
or the general.
And I understand that because
no, I lived with him.
Yeah, I understand.
He won't get on the road to go run ahead of an event.
Good.
He won't go for rehearsals. So probably
exactly.
not even sound check.
My point is exactly that. If he's not willing to pay the price, yes, he's not going to.
But what I'm saying, what I said was, there are people. There's an audience there that wants to see him.
Exactly.
So we force him on stage, not because he wants to be there.
No, because now here's the thing about performing arts. As soon as you create a work of art that is lovely, the people want to meet who created it. That forces you, that automatically puts you in your office. They pay to come to your office. The stage is your office.
Yeah, obviously.
So they pay to come to your office to meet you.
Maybe the office is from the stage to where the music is actually distributed. That's also part of your office.
I understand. Yes. However, the place that people have always been trained to meet you, the performer, is the stage. And why I'm saying this is, we don't always have to. One of the things that we don't understand about the live stages, there are so many ways to interpret music.
Of course.
Okay. So many ways. You know, it could be an acoustic kind of situation.
Of course.
He could use, soundtracks.
Yeah,
he could
stems.
Stems and all that stuff. But the point of the matter is, the stage is a.
Well, so that was essence of Kwame Daddy's Rhythms A to Z, where KOD, Kofi Ochedako, had said that Lumba has never been a good performer on stage. And of course, someone in the studio, you can't. So let's analyze what he's saying. And beyond even Lumba, in Ghana, where promoters go for people who just hit songs, so we don't hit song that the Fabra. The big nice stage is right there. And who hearing? Is what he's saying true or anything to go with?
No, I don't think so. Me, I was surprised when I watched the video.
And he said Lumba has never.
Lumba.
He said never.
Well, I think Joy FM at that time, they did the service to Kwadwo, KOD.
Okay.
By not showing him Lumba and Ofurian Ponsan's performance in the 2000 Ghana Music Award.
Yeah, okay.
I think they should let him watch it. I don't see that as a bad performance at all. Like when you watch that video. And to use the word never, I'm shocked.
And he has been around for long too. It's not as if he's a new boy.
And you see, he was trying to use like the way some people use their credentials to intimidate others or validate their point. You see, he said that I lived with him for some time. As if when you live with him, you can judge better of his performance than any other person.
I get it.
You see, he used that word just to validate what he's saying, or people should accept it because he lived with him. So you think that Lumba's wife can judge his performance on stage better than you because he sleeps with him? No, it doesn't work like that. We have seen that Lumba's performances all over the world. Like in Germany, I've watched some of his videos. When he was younger, the way the ladies were happy. In fact, he went so close to them that they are touching him. They're banner boy that Lumba and I don't think it was a bad performance. So I'm surprised that he will use that word, and I will disagree with him. Okay. I think I'm not saying that Lumba should take offense, or anybody, the fans should take offense because he's saying that. It's his judgment, and I think he's wrong. We should end it like that. It's his opinion. I don't want us to escalate it to a point that they will say he has disrespected that Lumba, he should apologize. No. We are not there. He has watched that Lumba. In fact, according to him, he has even lived with him. And he's judging his performance. He has agreed that he's a good musician, but to the best of his knowledge, he's not a good performer. I disagree with him. I think he's not right here. He's getting it wrong. He's
judging it wrongly.
Yes,
yeah.
But we shouldn't just hold his neck because he said that Lumba has never done a good performance. Me, I disagree. I've seen a lot of Daddy Lumba's performances, and I think he's a good. Even if
I think he's judging from his recent performances, and you know, for some time, Lumba has not been energetic.
Yes, obviously.
So if you are judging with his recent performance, you might get it wrong, and to use the word never.
Never. Yes, that's my issue here. To use the word never, because when you watch that Lumba's old videos, that he's performing Hamburg, London, I've watched some of them, and I can tell you it's the best that you can get. In fact, it's better than some of the people that KOD will mention that they are doing well here at the moment. So for him to say never there, like recently, apart from the fact that he's old, he's not also feeling well all the time. I mean,
not too energetic.
Yes, he's been coming and going on and off kind of thing like that. He's been getting sick, and then he will recover and all that. So obviously, age and then the sickness will not allow him to be like he used to be. So for you to judge him based on this current things that he's been doing, obviously you will get it wrong. And I disagree with his submission.
I see. Never been a good performer.
That's strong.
Yeah.
I wish he would have gone the other way to make it specific, as in himself, because when it comes to some of these things, art is very subjective, and it is to who is patronizing it. That is why somebody can see an art and just price it maybe a certain amount. Another person may also see it and may not understand why that art has that value. It's very subjective. So I wish that his statement would have been like personally, or he would have just been specific to say to him, or to the best of his knowledge, that is his opinion. That is what he has seen over the years. Then I would understand. If he says, even if he adds the never to it and he makes it personal, then I know it is coming from his spectacles and not everybody. But the way he made the statement would look as if, okay, that's what everybody thinks, or that's what so many people think. I mean, because it is subjective like that, it is not every. I wish he would give the definition for who a good performer is, because it is his opinion.
Yeah.
So he would be in the best position to explain who the good performer is.
Okay.
And some of the examples that they made on stage, that yes, some people need the hit songs and you put them, like they get the hit songs and you put them on stage and crana. It's there. But even so, even that oneself, it is still subjective. There are people who would still love them even if they come and stand like this without even talking, or without even singing. And in the field of art, it is also art.
Yeah.
It is also another form of art, one way or the other. You may not like it because of your knowledge in a certain field and your expectation. That's there. But somebody would also like it. You think Payday, see, R2Bs over the years, some people have judged them as not so good when it comes to stage performances. But Charlie, Mugi's Payday comes and shouts Mugi's, and Mugi's will be coming with his arms wide open. And you see the people shouting, they love it. To them, seeing Mugi's just opening his arms and coming on stage, it's art to them.
Yeah.
And that is what they are buying. That is what they are patronizing. So yeah, you may not like somebody's way of doing things, or to this conversation, maybe his level of performance or whatever he does on stage, but then know that so far as he is successful in that field and people are patronizing, then it means he is doing something right that the people want. Besides, the yardstick that, or the parameters that you are going to use to determine how good or bad he is, would also, you would factor in the love and acceptance that the people have for what he is doing. So if that is one of the criteria, then he's not a bad performer, or he's never been a bad performer.
And you can count him as one of the highest paid.
Exactly. Yeah. So when it happens like that, then he has never been a bad performer like you are saying. Maybe to you, that's what I wish he would have said. Like to him, that is what he's seen, or that's what he's seen over the years. Because for that one, some people, playing live band is what makes you a good performer. That is to them. If you are not performing with a band, forget what if you like jump from here to Kaswa, they no see you. That is to some people, and that is what they have in mind. That is the knowledge they have, their expectation, and what they would want to see. You can't fault them. But to others, see, I know people that they can hold mic, perform with the biggest band in the world, and people will still not like it. And you see that guy that will come with that stage antics. You know, one of the reasons why people love Black Sherry, especially when he's performing a Abontin song, is that it's not the fact that he's singing a song. It's that dance that's what people enjoy. Kenata is performing made in Tadi. It do say anchors. When that anchors dance. Do you know how it adds color to that performance? So it is not all about him holding a mic, singing key to key, your friends say note to note, whatever. Sometimes that
Lumba in his younger days, he was a very good dancer.
Exactly.
So I'm surprised that he will use that
and all these things contribute to all these things contribute to what we call stagecraft. All these things contribute to what we call stagecraft. So if by so you would want to classify him as a bad performer, then we are going to have plenty of them in the space. We are going to have plenty of them in the space, and it is not only in Ghana. It will even transcend into the people that you would even call them successful. To the ones that you would want us to emulate and look up to them. So the conversation, because of how subjective this whole thing is, I wish say and Kabeka say to me, this is what I think. And can come over with okay. This is coming from KOD and his lens. Then we know that's what he's seeing. But actually, because it's a subjective yet, I don't agree with him that much.
Well, this is what we have to be discussing as people in the space. Personally, I keep saying that every artist has a way of singing their own songs. In fact, if we are talking about someone with energy on stage, then there are so many people that we say they are not good performers. I'm sure we can even add a Kwadwo. We can add D Black, like a tall list that we can come up with. But Kwadwo, this is a Kwadwo that's not take before. Every day he's having his mic.
D Black is having his mic with the most party songs and dance songs, but never dance.
At the end of the day, when they are on the stage, they perform their songs.
They interact. It is that connection between them and the fans. That is the performance. They interact.
And when you have even a good song, sometimes you don't even have to stress.
No, not at all.
There's one word.
So someone like Lumba, with all his hit songs, you are saying that Lumba doesn't bring stage presence? I wonder how.
He's using his current stage.
No, some current stage program. Those who pay for his concert, they end up the show feeling fulfilled. Like look at London. What I thought was Lumba doing on the stage, but see the way people were spraying dollars, flipping money, flipping pounds on him. People were flipping money on him all over, and you think it was just as because that Lumba is there. It's because they are loving what he's doing. So personally, I thought the statement. So I was happy that Freeman counted him and let him know that that you can never say that about that Lumba, because performance, singing on stage, these are two different things. There are dancers. There are people who come to do acrobatics and antics, and that's why now some artists who think that okay, they alone might not bring the impact, or bring thousands of dancers to join them.
Exactly.
Because they think Ujamu kwa bedding. Men funk of one stage is baby. Don't go or my ma. So please, Lumba there. Nobody should touch him.
Adabraka,
like you are saying. Now let's do this finally so we can run away from here. Let me use his word. Kwadwo Sheldon has been cooking something, and I want us to listen to what he's cooking, if it is tasty or not. What he's cooking about Shatta, Wale and Shatta House and Music Awards. Let's find out if what he's cooking is tasty or not. Let's watch this. I'll be right back.
Yeah. DJ Black today did Charlie Omo Yade. Yeah. DJ Black today did Charlie Omo Yade. Yeah. Omo Yade.
Now, but the son is here, and I'm for just a year bra penny, a year Shatta Wale, a shoe, a year Chaliso.
No,
Ghana Music Awards.
Some No. But the thing is, people think say Shatta Wale still has a problem with Shatta. I think they've sorted that. They don't have a problem. And I don't know why Shatta know the Shatta way around. I say the thing we say they have opened it up for them because Stoneboy submitted his works and he was like the works were nominated. Shatta Wale has decided not to be part of the scheme.
On one they decided.
He has not been banned from the place.
Okay.
And see, I'm born you must say no dear, and no DJ never born you, and yes, the still in the media, no dear, yes.
It's a ban you left it at that.
Oh, long time. Why do you think they say you're banning on only Stoneboy, right?
Okay.
Yes, Stoneboy received how many 16 or 13 nominations. So if Shatta had submitted his works, he would have been part of the conversation. On one half and in the works, uncle. People are, and I'm arguing, say Shatta has to be part of the scheme because we didn't need that competition. I didn't need that Shatta Wale Stoneboy competition. I didn't need that Shatta even in the some of the newer artists. Somebody the auditorium where you play in song, the auditorium, the somersault there. You can't relegate. No, bro, he is the influence.
It's in the year about different tracks.
Yes,
I'm 42.
I
said dancing in your papa.
Shatta no crowd all the womb pass over sorry.
Shatta.
All the womb pass over sorry.
Name you now say Queenie.
That be the thing. You go what he was that I said and I did be a 4G. You see that be the thing. You need him. Forget. I know they're more for what they.
Yeah, but what they know your back.
You know the people for most sorts because Charlie. We for move. Yes.
Oh boy.
Oh, but I'm so auditorium. What they concept here.
The DJ Black was that or yes, sir?
Yes, because you see, me say Shatta born in 1945. Oh, the bandana from Ghana, Crankophobia vibe.
Black is said that or yes, sir?
Because Shatta is Shatta, you understand? So I don't know when maybe next year. I don't know. If your man decide not to be part 2, then you're not innocent. But see, we need the emphasis and question.
Nice one. I am a recap.
Well, this has been said many times, and as usual, when the cooking starts, we still need to taste if it is good or not. Kwadwo Sheldon is cooking.
Cook them. No, I find in chance.
And you know when I see that word, that makes me laugh. When I see it on Twitter. Cooking.
That is when they see somebody will come and reply nonsense. Then another person will come. Cook him.
Cook him. I won't cook you. Yeah. Cooking. What do you think he's cooking?
Well, for what he said there, I think it is most of them is true. The first one has to do with the fact that Shatta has that level of influence that his involvement in the scheme would mean a lot to the scheme. No, that one is true. And also out of the fact that suing Shatta House for playing Shatta Wale song technically doesn't hold. That one is also true.
Yeah.
And also him, you see, me there, I have said it and I will still say it again that Shatta should not go back to the TGMAs. Yes.
You are of that view, eh?
Yeah, he shouldn't go back.
You think Shatta should never join anything again?
No.
Why?
No.
Convince me.
No.
Convince me.
Whatever validation that he needs from that particular scheme, he always finds a different way to get it. It may not come directly from the scheme. I am one of the people who thinks that Shatta House not to say he has outgrown the scheme though. The scheme has its own value, but he always find a way to get that value same way. So the person that will go and take that scheme's award and will be able to monetize it and get some $10,000 elsewhere. Shatta can just sit in the studio, do if I be too no try and cook something and still would get that same note. For 2 years or for the past 3 years or so, every year I hear Shatta doesn't have his song. I hear Shatta no get his song. Shatta has not gotten this. No international recognition. Local champion. But we are in this country where the biggest event that happened this year so far has to do with the All African Games. He was part of the performance.
True.
So if he's as bad as some people would want to think, then why would he be part of every conversation? That is it. And if we are talking about the top earners in the music space, he is part of them, or he is one of them. And what do you need to be on top or to classify yourself as one of the A-listers? It is some of these validations. He is not part of those he doesn't have those validations. Yet he is always in the conversation when we are talking about A-listers. And we all know on the other side the kind of back and forth and how these things affect his psyche whenever he is part of this scheme. He's been there, gone out, come back, and we all know the conversation. I would want Shatta Wale to fight a different cause than to go and fight Shatta House for not winning an award. Because we all know it is a scheme. And the moment the scheme comes to play, there are certain politics that certain people would go every length and breadth to get it.
Okay.
Including Trump, like just stamping on people's lives and career and whatever in order for them to win it. And some would choose to keep quiet, but the Shatta that I know, even if you step on his leg to go and take microphone cry, he will not forgive you. So in that sense, it is best he still keeps himself away. If he wants to join any other scheme like the Aroma, even the Aroma self, the last time I heard, he was even honored on that particular scheme. If you would want to join any other one, fine. But the TGMA as it stands, I don't think. I would even wish that on the night, if they want to seek for his service as a performer, he should take the money, go and perform, treat it like any other event that pays him for him to perform.
But do you think the organizers will also take that risk? Because when they do, what it means is that they are showing other people the way that, okay, if I'll not be part of your scheme to go through embarrassment and frustration, but I can still make money from it, then let me also pull out and call me to perform.
It is business.
Good luck to them.
It is business. You see,
says good luck.
No, it depends. It depends on how you would want to capitalize on the value that the person is bringing. Shatta can give you that value, but will all the artists that will decide to follow that line bring that same value? No. So before you and as an artist make that particular decision, check yourself, know your worth before you make that particular thing. I'm sure if it were to be certain artists that were banned in the scheme, the ban wouldn't have been lifted. They would just leave them like that. They would just leave them like that. But look at how quick they were able to resolve some of these things because they know the value that these artists have or the effects they have on the scheme. So me, I would wish that if Shatta House really would want to do business, I tell them that employing Shatta to perform on the main night would give them huge value than him joining the scheme. To me, it will give both parties better value because the person not being there, his songs are being played. Look at the response. There are certain people who were even nominated, but their songs were not played even on the day. They were nominated, but their songs were not played on the day. This is somebody that has even openly come out to say he doesn't want to be part of the scheme. Yet we all know the influence he has on the scheme. A year in, year out, since he decided to opt out, every conversation with regards to the scheme has been about him. So me, if they really want to do business and the person is not willing to join, there are so many ways of still getting his value and his brand onto you to make business sense. And what better way for you to get a hype than to announce that Shatta Wale is performing? I mean, just imagine that news. And this news, it should come at, let's say, the last 3 days or just a week to the main event. Give this announcement, and I tell you, the whole place will catch fire.
IDP will bring letter.
You can't perform the same stage.
You see, so and me, I believe it will give them good value and good business. So if they can consider that is if they still would want any part of Shatta Wale in what they are doing, that is one way that they can equally get to him. So me, yes, I agree with what he's saying. For value, Shatta Wale has value. Relevance, he's still relevant to date. The him suing Charterhouse, well, technically, let's dog it. So yeah, I agree with him to some extent.
Chamo, close the show for us.
No, Captain Martin. I didn't know what you know. Shatta
In fact, we were in Bolga when that conversation started. I think he spoke with Shatta whilst we were still in Bolga. Shatta told him that, oh, Captain Smart, a friend, and to Moha.
Captain Smart on yesterday. Anyway, I think what Kwadwo Sheldon is cooking this time around is a good food. Or he did the cooking right.
Okay.
So I'll give it to him. I think all the points that he was making was on point. And for him saying that Shatta has value, so Charterhouse should find a way to bring him back. I think it's a good advice to Charterhouse. But if I'm also to advise Shatta, I would say no. The point is it's too late for Shatta to join the scheme.
Okay.
And again, Omama Huni. And based on what he has done, so when you mistake you could join here, money to Safunima. So for peace to prevail, and he will not also allow them to do him back and forth now.
We'll get there again,
we will get there again. So for me, I would advise him not to join, because some people are petty, some are bitter. Like, use all the words that you can use. They will be like coming for him giddy giddy. So it's better that he will not join to also face them the way he's been doing. And then it's harder like a TikTok. So for me, I think he shouldn't join. It's too late. And again, what the scheme will do for him, or what the scheme can give him, he has it, or he can get it from other means, like Roland said. So there's no need to join the scheme to get that. He is not part of the scheme, but when you talk of those getting endorsement deal, you can't take him out. When you talk about highest paid artists in Ghana here, you can't take him out. So he has like all the things that you may need or go or get when you are part of the scheme and winning awards.
True.
He has it, or he can get it through other means. So what is the need for the award, the Ghana Music Awards this time around? So for me, I think there's no need for him to join. But coming from Kwadwo Sheldon, the way he said it, I think it's a good advice to Charterhouse. Just that me too, I will advise Shatta not to take it, even if they come forward like that to say that he should join. But if they want to engage him in any way for the scheme to get whatever value that they are looking for, why not? I think that one is business, so he can join them and do business. He can perform on the stage. He can even go with them wherever they want to, wherever they need him. But that one will be business. I think he should be ready to do business with them. But he shouldn't be part of the scheme. That one is too late for him to join.
Okay. Well, I think advice shared, advice given as well, and I would want us to spread this message so that Shatta gets it. Many would want him to continue to discuss business with whoever comes his way to do business, and that thing, I think I love Shatta about it. He's not very emotional about issues. Today, if he's fighting with you and tomorrow you bring your business, he will smile with you and take the money and call you daddy. and call it that he take his money and away back. We are going to do our show. So he will not prolong issues and fight. So yes, but you see, I said something that one day, I think I said it in one of my editorials, that one day, can the organizers send a delegation to Team Shatta and say, man, we banned you, we understand. After 2 years, as was stipulated for the ban, we lifted the ban. You are still not coming. What is your problem? Again, just ask this question.
It's what I see as brand ego.
Brand ego, eh?
It's brand ego, and sometimes it may be to your advantage when you are able to do it well. At times, too, it may not be to your advantage. You see, brand ego, it will depend on if you are to go like that. You also have some level of street cred to also feed. You also have some level of respect.
Oh, but that one is not going to be out there. It's not going to be an out thing conversation.
Yeah,
oh no. Say Tiara make us say, "Oh, baby, son is saying, at the baby." Yes. I know the other say that one. No, in fact, that one will even make them look good. Yeah, they like even right to him. That's what I'm talking about. And to make them look good, like, oh, this is a responsible organization. Yes. They are not even being emotional about issues.
But definitely, you still have certain people that will also misinterpret what that particular action. And to
but even now, the fact that Shatta is not part and they are also not paying attention, people are also telling them what they are telling them. You see, now the people factor there. Now, when I want to even do something, I don't want to do that factor. People, no. You see, and then yes, now you will.
So it is people. It is brand ego that I'm seeing. It is brand ego for them not to paint the picture as if they are giving certain artists some special treatment.
But some artists will by all means get special treatment because they are not
the same.
Of course, but you see that they would want to play that big boss kind of brand over the artist. It will be say, I don't know, Uncle Bisa Kwadwo entry. Say Kwadwo entry enjoy release here. I know Uncle Bisa Kwadwo entry say why has he not filed nomination? I didn't know Uncle Bisa that Lumba. I know Uncle Bisa and champion. There are certain artists.
Then there are some is different.
This is they are Asamoah with him. But how about Ebi Nimpana Asam that Lumba Asam to in the bones so on country? Exactly. But you are doing it for musicians. So somebody would also come and argue like that.
It's not for musicians. It's because they had issue with Shatta. And all musicians now are booming. Obian my band say you can't be part of them.
Yes.
But say I left Shatta band.
Anything now.
Yes, he still not happy with the process.
Yes. That's why wrong for them to ask what is wrong.
As it stands there, so that to contribute actually. Let's do performance.
But until that conversation, performance won't happen. I'm sure when that conversation starts, and I'm shut up, oh, me problem be anyhow. Because of say me person me name of abe competing. Until that conversation, until one day they open it up. Okay, Bianca Nensem. You see, in every confusion, the talks will break the ice.
Of course.
So until they talk, you see what we are saying that Shatta, it is possible.
Of course. But
it just can't happen. It can only happen after an extensive conversation or discussion. Media, that is what I've been advocating for that. As leaders of the industry, as people who think they are dealing with musicians, if they put their ego aside and make this one move, it will augur well for even their brand image than how they want to perceive it. To make it look like, okay, and so, yeah, Gidigba.
You did it.
I see that, Charlie. Well, it's all good. It's all good. My name is Sammy Flex. I did this with Roland Amate. I did this with Team Dodo Solomon Chemo, with Digital Rasta Currency, and Richie Flex, and to Tap Send. Thanks for holding us down as well. We'll surely meet again tomorrow on Showbiz Daily. But we are still prepping for Saturday when our D-Day, our big day, is coming up here in Soto, Sammy Flex Paradise. Meet us there. Let's chill, have fun, and witness the marriage ceremony of our brother, our manager in Team Dode Solomon, aka Chemo. We are out of here. Bye bye.